The trolls have been to the library. Oh, excellent. That's, whoa. He got dumb. Pain de Poison. The French flag, right? I love pain made with French créatures. Sadie, Keigy, and Polly. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's a weird looking super world. I wonder what that is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is at all. Let me see if I've played anything from them. Oh, looks like that's not generally their leisure domain either. They just have a little super world. Keigy and Sadie are known makers. Like, okay, cool. Thought you were gonna be able to watch it, but now you can't. Oh. But how you doing tonight? Oh. That's a nicer way to start than killing me, too, is to just set something up that doesn't work if I don't move. That is a lot less demotivating, at least at first, than killing me with something stupid right away. Okay, I wanted to see if there was something in the box, so now I'm going to go right back in. And there was not. Team 0% should beat this? Yeah, I mean... I feel like there's somebody who wants to play bad troll levels that probably will find pleasure in that one day. There we go. Seen springs on Yoshi. Note block? Yeah, I've seen stuff to kill Yoshi egg before. That's a funny way to put it in front of me and just give me like a little womp womp. I feel like I must want to do something else with fire if you're giving me fire, so it's weird that I get a fire Yoshi and not a regular Yoshi, but maybe that was just... Okay, bye Yoshi. Oh, I'm tired of this thwomp. I'm tired of thwomp in a cup. Always getting in my way. Ooh. I've been thinking about I have a Switch that's hackable. I've been thinking about just sticking OCW on it since we don't use the second Switch very often anyway. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna sell my OLED probably. Well, that could at least do something, and that would be that would make it really easy to switch over to. That's not hard to do it in an emulator. Oh, we can push him back up there. Aw, I think we could just get the 50 coin and make it back if we worked really hard at it. We really believed in ourselves. Really thought something was gonna poof that. Damn it! Oh. Got him. I really thought something stupid was gonna come out of there. So far, just the one Yoshi. It could be more. It could be a theme. If I wait there, can I take the spring? Oh, what does that say? Knitter. Knitter? Accusing me of sewing. Might be French. It might be French. We'll bring the spring this time, and then we can look at it for long. Nice TR. Nice TR? Niter? Niter CE? nice try. Oh. It's hard to be dumb all the time. It's hard to be like this. It's emotionally taxing. Oh, yeah, got him. Yeah, come on. Need that second. The second pair of glasses are just empty. I got him on Vine. Because I keep getting dumb stuff that I think would be funny. And then it turns out I actually needed glasses, which was less funny. Oh. And I forgot. Don't get up, fatty. Who's just dead. But he thought he was going to get attention, so he got up. You can jump up here if you want. I moved the chair for you again. Okay, we can get it that way. Can we put a mushroom up there? Yes, but to no benefit. Esports. Sports. I could get up and hit that and take damage, or I could kick this up there. I'm gonna hit it. Oh, because I need the spring. Of course I need the spring. Okay. Oh, no, I could have made another loop and grabbed Yoshi. Okay, I guess, I guess this is happening. That certainly was the back and pipe. Hope the theme isn't I'm gonna keep dying in that box. Because that will be novel at first and then horrible. Here we go. I'll just leave Yoshi alone. I can loop back around, but I don't think that helps me. Wow. Are you conditioning me to go fast? Because I'm gonna. You're pushing me. I held right, and it worked, and I'm happy that I'm alive. I'm smelling that. I'm smelling that theme coming of me going back to the same place to die over and over. I got the checkpoint. Frenchy. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. The last level I played that did this, overstayed its welcome on the gag so much, that I am still scarred from it and dreading what we're doing here. But at least it's not an extremely complicated setup for getting. That was a noise. It's not an extreme. Okay, we can die right there, so no, probably not. Yeah, I do not recall the name of the level, but I do recall that it committed to the bit far beyond what was reasonable. To the point where, like, it was like a 2 or 3 minute experience to get back to death. Oh, neato. That's what the duck arrow was telling me? Okay. So the checkpoint was just to say goodbye to that box. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want a whole level of that. I feel like you can have a level where the whole thing, that it was just, that was the setup. There are a couple of setups where it turns into an auto level where the player watches them, watches themselves troll themselves. Oh, I fogged up my glasses, laughing at that. Yeah, like, I can absolutely see without the glasses, but they improve the sharpness of everything. But the number one thing that they do is, like, when I look from here to here, these are a little bit of a different distance from each other, and I can feel how long it takes me to focus on the text. But when I'm wearing glasses, I just look at the text, and then I can read it. Oh, minor. Oh, I forgot to jump. Okay, I'm fine. You can just hold left and get out of it. That's great. That whole thing is fucking great. No, please? Come on. You don't need more after that. Let that joke breathe. Just fuck off with the pipe. With the second gag there. Save that for later. Or push me back into the on-off again. Okay, just hold down, I think. Yoshi trolls and Pit so far. Kiss trolls. I like that it tilts down low enough that you can definitely tell what's happening to you. Yeah, we definitely found a much funnier concept here on the other side. Oh, did you hear Crackers? Because he's yowling. He wants it. Go get it, buddy. Oh, he was ready. He almost caught one of them. Oh, Crackers. Laughing too much. Eyes lactate when I laugh too much. Okay, that's the setup. Oh, fuck off! Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, let me hide the overlay. I always forget with troll levels, but I feel like it's a good idea for me to just hide the overlay on troll levels so we don't miss stuff. I know if it was me watching these back, I would be pissed off if I could never see anything in the lower right-hand corner or the top left-hand corner. Fucking guy thinks his face is that important that he needs to have it twice. Really, I set up the second camera because it made Heidi so mad. Oh. Leave me alone. Because she hated it so much that I wanted to leave it. Is that the whole gag? Okay. Okay, use that. Use that to line it up. And then the muncher's gonna touch me somehow. Maybe the bottom of the P-switch is gonna push the muncher into me when it bounces back up. I really like that you can panic hold left after that happens, too. That almost feels like one of those things where it's going to be too tight and it's going to piss me off if I forget it. But after it plays out, you can hold left and escape. I hope that too many people don't miss the troll there because of how great it is. But just from an accessibility perspective, I like that it, not horrible. I'm so nervous about that muncher. I cannot handle it. It's getting in my head a little bit. No. Esports. I feel like there has to be some gag with that munch that I'm not seeing. But maybe he has some mechanical purpose that I just don't understand. They, him, it, she. Munchers have a gender. Fire bar. Really? Really? What a nasty thing to read out. What a nasty little fucker you have to be to know I'm gonna jump on the bullet bill and be like, I'm gonna kill you for that. I'm gonna just end you for trying to touch the bullet. Oh. I liked it. So far it's been a lot of really, really good stuff. Even the like none of it feels really bad or tough to deal with. Thinking something stupid's gonna happen with that muncher, but he's just not doing nothing. Mean. Forgot about the fish. I guess we want to pull right and then pull left. I hope that isn't I hope that isn't a really complicated room while we're waiting out the P-switch there. Already a lot of pressure there. Sadie is a Mario Maker 1 troll creator. Interesting. Still cooking. Yeah, I feel like there aren't a ton of people still going from that era. What if we step on it there, it doesn't do it. Here. Move. Oh. Oh, I don't want to have to get all door versus pipe, but I wish that was a pipe. It's harder to react to a door. Dog? What you looking at? I can tell where you're going, bud, yeah. I can see you're on a little mission. Oops. Did that to myself. Hot dog is worming his way into his spot. Hey, little buddy. Now this troll level is interrupted by the hot dog petting show. Just kidding, it's a still image of crackers. Why do you bite? Why do you bite things? Why do you bite things? Hot dog. You don't have to bite that. You don't have to bite that. But I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you because you're so cute. Are you mad that it's in your space? Are you mad do you want me to move it? Do you want me to move it? Or do you want to keep it? Or do you want to keep it? Oh, you want to fucking keep it because you're a monster. I could just mute it so we don't have that horrible echo. That would be smart, but then I'll forget to unmute it next time. Triple it and more echo. This could be worse. He's playing gently. Like, he's not invested in playing. He's just exploring with his mouth. Oh, baby. That's you. Mm. He's making a very cute little face. He's clearly sleepy. Ooh, that was weird. Hang on. Is that real? I don't think I input another A. Do you see that? It preserves your spin. That basically just double jumps you. Weird. Weird. I don't know if that's mechanically useful in any way, but it's very strange. I have a lot of criticism for the Switch 2, but that little change of move. Don't jump on it there. Now what? Oh my god, really? Oh, it's too much. Oh, esports. That little change of letting us push the home button to get back into the to go directly to the video or picture is pretty goddamn cool. I really wish that Nintendo's UI decisions were guided by those types of decisions generally and trying to actually improve quality of life. There's no reason to get it. There's absolutely no reason to get a Switch right now. Donkey Kong Banana comes out on Wednesday, which might be good. It's made by the Odyssey team. Odyssey was really great, but I also don't think one game is a reason to fucking get a console either. Generally, I can't believe Nintendo would pull a PS5 like this. From a purely Mario Maker perspective, load times are enormously reduced on each death. From like 9... I just wish the fish wasn't there. I think the door you could get away with if the fish wasn't there. But having to remember all of that is frustrating. Yeah, the death loading times is such a fucking big deal for Mario Maker that I'm very happy. With that specifically. But Mario Kart World is barely a game. And it's a half-baked idea. It's a lot of half-baked ideas shoved together. Do it again, but it's... Metroid Prime 4 at 120 FPS will be really cool too, and by then we'll probably have a lot of games. Like, there will be a good reason to own the Switch 2 at some point, but it's not now. And especially if you don't have a handheld PC, that money is significantly better spent on a Steam Deck. I really hope the checkpoint's right after that. I get what you're going for, but I feel like that is layered a little over what's necessary. Yeah, if you have a PC library of PC games that you haven't played, which is everyone who has a PC library, Steam Deck is great for getting back through that stuff. If you don't, man, now is an amazing time for a PC. And the types of little indies that you would play on the PC, are often very cheap, and buying them cheaper on, PC than on Switch 2 also means that you'll have them forever. Not you'll only have them on the Switch 2, and if you're lucky, the Switch 3. Which is definitely what Nintendo will do. Or, judging by what they've been doing lately, they'll try to be like, oh, no, you only own the game for 10 years, actually. That's a lifetime. Lifetime of the console, not lifetime of the user. Ooh. Some other, stupid thing. I gotta figure out a better way to get through that. Yeah, I bought a Steam Deck when they came out. I bought a ROG Ally pretty close to when they came out. Olivad, hello. Are you one of the creators here? Yeah, I'll send me a ping on Discord and I'll I guess you can't hear, huh? I got an ally pretty close to when they came out. I got a Legion Go when they came out, and then sold it immediately. And then I bought another Legion Go, and a broken one, and fixed it. And then I still have that one. Yeah, go follow that cookie. That must be one of the creators then, right? Do. Can I just stand? Oh, no, I cannot just stand there. One of those is gonna touch it. So I guess I just want to wait. I want to watch the bomb and wait for it to get over it. That's where I'm screwing up. Yeah, pop in the Discord and ping me. I'll send you the VOD. But also, if it's in the library, I'll almost certainly send you the VOD. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for doing the shoutouts. I never remember that. Beep. I really love handheld PCs. I don't think that PC beats console. I think they're two very different sides of the same coin. But I do think that when it's one versus the other, PC always wins. My brain is broken. My brain is broken. Yeah, the Switch just, it doesn't really have, like, if we had a whole bunch of, like, God, what is happening to me now? If we had a whole bunch of DLSS stuff, or even, like, big frames type of thing, so that we could get, 60 FPS or 120 FPS out of lower FPS games, you might have an argument there, but there's really nothing special about the Switch 2, and they're farting out the upgrades, like a game at a time, a little tiny bit at a time. And, they're gonna keep doing it that way, too. And the... Oh, God, that is so much. Yeah, that is I mean, that is so much in one little room to remember a really careful stack of. I'm starting to spaghetti beforehand because I'm trying to think about what I'm doing after that, and it just feels like a lot. It's really not that far after the checkpoint, fortunately. But well, I wouldn't want to do it over and over again either. Oh, God. You really have to remember the really specific input string in that room. I feel like that's a longer string than is necessary for a troll level. I feel like that's a lot. I really hope the checkpoint is right on the other side of that, because if I get through that one single time and I don't instantly get the checkpoint, I'm going to be furious that I have to do it again. Yeah, if you got into Switch emulation at all, like, say, because you didn't want to play your purchased copy of Tears of the Kingdom at 22 to 28 FPS, you would know that very early on, but even now, that it's relatively simple to get the engine to support higher frame rate, higher resolution, and all that stuff together, that in almost everything Nintendo has released, very easily supports being modified with essentially a very short Game Shark style code, like literally a 2-line code. No, hot dog, no biting my coffee. Don't be distracting, just sit down and be cute, please. I'm gonna hug you until you leave. Very, very, very simple modifications that any asshole can do. There's literally a guide on how to do it on GBA Temp. very easy to figure out how to get 120 FPS and higher resolution out of. Are you leaving, bud? Okay.
One eternity.
And we're gonna be here for a while. It is the cat. He's being distracting. Being very cute. And I'm mad about something. Very, 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 very easy to get high resolution and higher frame rate out of Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. And the fact that Nintendo is not pulling like a Valve, like Steam Deck certified overwhelming like flood of improved games so that they can get free PR out of tiny little updates or sell you tiny little fucking updates is unbelievably evil. Even for Nintendo, it is unbelievably evil. Is that it? Are you gonna do more? Oh my god, of course you're gonna do more. See a GG over there. I touched the checkpoint. Oh, god damn it. Didn't touch that checkpoint on the way back. Oh, you fucker. Yeah. I guess just don't hold left there. I don't think that it's wise at all. I think that it ruins the level to force me to repeat that segment. That segment was exceptionally frustrating to deal with, to the point of being not only unfun, but casting a shade on the rest of the level. And then to have an, like, auto fuck you set up on a hold left, like on a panic hold left, feels nasty. Kevin, how you doing tonight? Feels completely unnecessary. Feels pointlessly cruel. Because now I'm here again, and now I have to really carefully do this little dance here again. And I guess just don't hold left and hope I get carried to the checkpoint. Oh, fucking fuck. There's so much to like here. Like, so much absolutely brilliant stuff that to hyper focus on, like, this one joke like this and forcing me to keep suffering it over and over and over again, and then to make it be an extremely difficult input that I have to do carefully and correctly after an extremely long little segment is really painful. I think it's pretty new. I think it's from the library pretty new. Like a recent submission to the library, I would assume, but I do not know. Fox might know, but he might have it muted and or blinded and be half paying attention. Well, hold left and then let go. Yeah, you absolutely, if it's a bad, I think it's a really bad idea to force the player to repeat that with the CP1. I think that shits the bed on the level, end to end. No worries. Oh, my apologies on the, I was gonna say you're not mad at the level being submitted. I think it's a catastrophe to CP1 the player like that because it's such a pointlessly punitive action with no comedy to it, and no fault of the players. The player did the only thing they could do, and that's in response to dying if they do nothing. They will realize, okay, I have to hold left and then be punished again. So no matter what, in basically 100% of circumstances, the player is doing that stupid string 3 fucking times. And it's so fucking long and so fucking annoying, and it's just a shitty little room to suffer that with. I would chill on I would remove the fish out the top anyway, since you already are moving the player to the right and then the left and then balancing off a block, I think. No, the right, middle, left, balancing off the block. I don't remember. If I think about it, my brain will break. And And now I'm like, I'm not looking forward to what I do next here because I'm terrified that everything else is going to lead me back to another CPU. Now that's all I can think about. Now I'm not excited to move on. Now I'm trapped. Terrified that I will be forced to go back. Because you thought that joke was really funny, so I'm really worried that you think it will be funny again. Okay. Probably go in the 30 coin pit. Nothing else we can do here. Okay. Ah, okay. Don't trigger the piece. Hey. Inching. Inching forward. Triggered and wait? I can't think of a reason why I'd want to trigger it and wait. So. Columba, thanks for dropping something in there. I gotta give it a second. It's hard. It's hard to see anything. The only thing I can think now is, oh god, is this gonna send me back? Oh. Drugs. I want to like the Switch too. Oh no, there's no way we're waiting that out in any reasonable way. Maybe if we ran and ducked over there, but I can't imagine that's worth exploring. I hope it's not. Oh, I did it to myself. Why am I like this? Oh. I want to like the Switch too. Like, I thought the Wii U was a misunderstood and mismarketed thing, and it was really unfortunate that people didn't get it. If it's deleted in a way that you can't re-upload it, yeah, you'll probably have to rebuild it. I think the general recommendation for that is, that you, want to save copies and upload the copy, because then the original doesn't get flagged if, Nintendo pulls it down. But smarter people than me, well, those are all gonna be wrong. Should I just wait? I think I should probably just wait for him to get out of the way, right? But I think the Switch 2 is almost in danger of being like a Wii U 2, but without the cool feature of like a double screen type of thing. I really thought that's what they were gonna do with the Switch 2 esports. Was a Miracast type thing, so that you could dock it, or you could play it docked and undocked. Like you could have a dual screen experience with it. Really blown away that wasn't in the cards for the Switch 2, because then it's just a bigger Switch with giant bezels again. Like, what are you guys doing? He's gonna kill me. Well, it has no games, but like, it's just exactly the same as the Switch. Like, it's not special. And in a world of handheld PCs, the thing that made the Switch special is now a pretty crowded, pretty crowded market as well. I can make this work actually. Nope, it's over now. So even the thing that made the Switch special and was really cool, like I would prefer at this point, a not portable Switch. I would much rather have like a 4K high frame rate Nintendo home console than a portable. I get that not everybody's in that boat, but especially since it can't even do anything with that power unless Nintendo grants us the benevolence of a patch or getting to pay for a small Game Shark code so that we can play games we already own slightly better. Or getting squirreled into yet another subscription so that we can play games that we already own but better. Yeah, Online Versus has problems on that also. Yeah, and like in this game, and they obviously haven't fixed it. They haven't worked on it. They haven't said anything about it. They don't give a shit. I guess I just need to delay there a little bit if I don't get the mushroom. That's weird. That's weird. Or duck? I guess I could try to duck slide. That feels complicated, but it's... Oh, damn it. Harder to trust the level now. Yeah, the Wii U 2 without the cool thing that the Wii U could do. I think a portable hybrid is valuable. I do like that in general, but it's just like... I think we can see it here. Yeah, I have them all on here. When the Switch 2 came out, or when the Switch 1 came out, and then for a really long time until the Steam Deck came out, man, I was buying everything on here because this is the console I wanted to play them on because it was portable. That was a good trade-off for me versus buying stuff on Steam. But most of the stuff that I care about here, the really good indies I've repurchased on Steam, yeah, a ton of these I've repurchased on Steam because I would like to still have them, and when I replay them on Steam rather than on Switch because they'll perform better on PC and I'll have them forever. And yeah, it's cheaper. PC games are always way cheaper than the Switch equivalent. They go on sale more often, all that. But yeah, the no games is a problem. I would say it's probably the biggest problem. But I think having no games also shines light on all the other problems in that they just didn't do that much. I'm struggling with how to proceed there. I guess I have to delay, but only slightly. But it has to also be long enough to not get the mushroom. I don't think I've ever had such polarizing feelings about a level. And I honestly, at this point, I can't tell if it's because I'm still mad, or if this flat out reads like shit and is terrible. Okay, I got through it. I don't know how I got through it. You just hold right to attain the mush. Well, the mushroom falls on you and then you fall into the hole. When that happens. I might be able to duck slide. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. And then keep the mushroom. I don't know if that's cheese or not. We had another duck slide event here, but there's no duck indicator. Okay, yeah. I don't know what the right input is for that to work. But when we get the mushroom, we fall into the hole. That was the problem we ran into before. The first time. I hope there's a mercy mechanic. I think you should always do a mercy mechanic in your antes. Especially if you're doing a skill test. God. Yeah, it was a pick a path and I picked the wrong path and now I have to do a shitty thing for it. How do you fall off this hard? I think there's a mercy mechanic. I think this is happening. A lot of space for a hint if you collect the mush below. Yeah, there's tons of extra space down there since the only thing each of those holes do is kill you. There definitely could be a little hint on what the player should do. The duck slide seems wrong because it's definitely harder than the previous one. What are we doing here? I need to carefully, what, input myself here to die? What in the fuck is this horse shit? I don't understand what is expected of me to die here. I definitely don't feel like I can fall off to die. But I don't feel like I can jump fast enough to die either. I can't imagine it's some janky fall-off thing, but I also can't trust this level to not piss and shit itself and call it art. Oh. Yes. Yes, there's a lot of Frenchiness to the ante. I honestly have no idea what's expected of me here. Am I supposed to time that differently so that then I die as the saw blade comes down? Am I supposed to fake out the fucking thwomp that's up there? Song's about. No, I'm traumatized by this song. Like, there might be one or two, like, little bits that you can catch at the edge of the saw blade there. One or two little teeth. So maybe that's the thought. I don't quite get P-speed here, so maybe I'm supposed to try to build P-speed. I'll tell you, if I wind up in this anti-soft block again, I'm done. I am extremely done. Yeah, that is a fucking mess. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Put a fucking mercy in there. I don't think... There isn't probably a good number, like a good amount of crossover of people who like getting over it style experiences and troll levels. But even then, I still think that that should not be a mandatory component of failing in a pick-a-path. That's just Timmy shit with extra step. Getting itchy. Add. Okay, we didn't get the mushroom that time, and we did slide. So maybe it only gives you the mushroom if you hold left? Holy shit. The fucking mushroom is mandatory and won't respawn because you put it on the fucking donut down here, for fuck's sake! I mean, if that's the kind of thing you want to do, like, at some point, you know, people will argue that, no, it's my culture to eat poop. I have to eat poop. It's a part of the experience. But if that's the case, I still feel like when you have people coming to your table, you don't make them eat poop. You give them the option to just wait until you're done eating poop and then move on with a fucking mercy mechanic. So I think we have to do the duck slide or we won't get the mushroom. I thought the mushroom coming out of the pipe there was a mechanic to make sure I get a mushroom to go through regardless of how I solve it. But that really weird invisible, like, can't see what you're doing duck slide is a mandatory component. Was this made by two creators? Was that the thing? Maybe that's what happened here, is that it was made by two creators and one of them is horrible. Literally pick a path. And I need a POW. Esports. Esports. Oh, I can go back in the door, can't I? Then if you fuck up on the other side, you get another ante. So cool. I was just thinking there weren't enough fucking anti-soft locks, so I really just wanted to get more pissed off, and we've done it. Soft lock? I think it's a soft lock. Oh, you can actually die here. Yeah, that is an extremely, like, precise input. What the fuck is this now? What the fuck was that? Oh, I can't get back here with the power. Let me guess, don't bring the POW? I'm pretty sure this doesn't work the way I want it. Oh, it does. But it won't this time? One of these is just gonna be, we're supposed to throw it, actually. Wish the camera scrolled when we died. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the struggle with that CP1 setup definitely fucks with the vibe to a point where it's almost unrecoverable. But even trying to be cognizant of that, I feel like things are falling off here with the pick-a-path that leads into an unexplainable ante, and then another ante, and just a lot of nonsense that I can't really anticipate effectively, that also doesn't feel as entertaining to watch or see play out. I guess just that's gonna be the one we throw it at. That's the problem too, is when I feel like I can't like I'm not gonna be able to trust the troll level. I know that's a part of it, but when I can't trust the level to stay within the confines of a good experience, then I start wondering, like, well, if I have to do hard shit like this, am I gonna, like, have to do a really weird drop for one of these? Am I gonna have to do something really weird to pull this off? And then I'm overthinking in a way that isn't fun and also isn't really possible to punish. So I guess chuck it here. Looks good. Good God, the end is right there. Book it. I would like that if I was less pissed off. I would. Yeah, I would definitely recommend rethinking at the bare minimum. Pulling the fish. I guess you can buffer down there. Still feels difficult for what you're going for. Remove the fish in the CP1 setup and remove the hold left need there. I know the idea is that you want to catch the player in it, but I feel like you should avoid punishing the player for no reason. You want the player's mistakes to be what you're punishing, not the player not knowing the secret handshake the first time they enter the room. And guessing it correctly. Occasionally, people will guess it correctly, but I feel like those setups are only good when you have a really, really comical death or, like, animation to show the player. Not, haha, CP1, do that horrible room again. Yep. That was gonna happen at some point. There was so much to like right up until that point, and I honestly can't give it a good read after that point. We were exactly on the cusp of like, I'm too angry to continue, and I'm just gonna leave. But I also feel like the feedback is less useful there we go. After being that annoyed. We must just be beating. There must be something I'm doing wrong in that room. That I figured out a solution that works, but not the solution. I don't understand that muncher there, but I feel like it's me beating the time that it's supposed to take me to get in there. Yeah, I am excited for Monkey Game. That thing is gonna get fucking sent over here, so let's just... Yep. There, that thing's smart and... Sports. Oh, I could probably hit that block ahead of time. The problem is I don't know what I was supposed to do there. That all happened to me really fast, and I have no idea how to do it right. Maybe that's supposed to be the up catch for the door. It's expecting you to buffer the door input and get caught into the pipe. It feels so awkward. That feels like such an awkward troll that relies on the player buffering up, which maybe if that was the only time you were punishing a buffer, you might catch a couple of people, and the people you do catch are going to be like, that's smart, catching a buffer like that. But in a level where we've had a bunch of other weird, like, buffered setups, I don't know, I guess. It just feels... Yeah. I guess we'll record it and watch it back in slow motion. Oop, we're on the wrong video. I pressed the button. I know it's a car and a cup. We get pushed down by it. It doesn't look like we pop on top of it, so it doesn't seem like we'll be able to jump out of it. So I think we have to trigger it and then fall back. I was trying to jump. I think I was trying to jump. Should really just have the replay thing set up in OBS. We could do an instant replay with, like, controller inputs. Fuck, I hate myself. But I worry about, writing that much shit to disk all the time. Damn it, I did it again. Really, I should just get, like, a slop drive and have it right to that. I bet I could get, like, I could stick a old SSD in there. Have it do that. When it burns out, grab a new one. Crappy little 500 gig. I got a whole bunch of 500 gig SSD. I'm ready to finish. It was only an hour, but man, it feels like bad choices made it feel so long. Do. I think what's making me the angriest here is how much I liked some of the earlier stuff too. Like, it's not just like a little bit of a failure execution. I feel absolutely bamboozled that it was so good. I can't understand how it could then be bad. What the hell am I doing here? I have no idea how to finish this level. Oh, there we go. That did not work the first time, so I guess fuck me. Yeah, of fucking course. Pull it on the fish. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like you need 3 fucking trolls at the end there. Yikes. Yikes. There was a lot to like there. There was legitimately a lot of really, really great stuff there. Yeah, GG. But, man, I got really soured on that loop back through that very, very painful and irritating, pre-CP2 room with the complicated input string to dance through all the trolls. That even once we knew what they were, it was hard to pull off successfully. It was hard to avoid just spaghetti and forgetty and like I've literally been playing a rhythm game for like the last 2 weeks and it still feels like too much. Last week, I guess, since it came out. Doesn't matter. It was hard to do that. Then setting it up in a way that almost guarantees the player will suffer it 3 times at a minimum. At an absolute minimum, they will do it successfully 3 times before they are able to get the checkpoint without getting CP1'd or killed and forced to do it again from CP2, is absolutely brutal. Pointlessly brutal, because there isn't a good gag for it. And then from there, I started inching forward and taking tiny little steps because I was terrified you were going to throw me into that shit again. Which kind of spoils the mood there that we're going for. And then on top of that, then we had an anti because I pick a path wrong, or I guess didn't fall for it. I don't know what it's an up pipe. I was going to try the up pipe and the door anyway, but pipe seems safer than door generally. Sports. So punish me for trying it with an extremely difficult to even understand anti that a lot of people I feel like popping into that are going to think, oh, this is impossible. That's the joke. The joke is that this is even worse than the last thing. I don't know. Yeah. I think you can relax on the way that you handle that middle room and relax how you catch the player for the I really don't think the CP1 brings anything at all anyway. I feel like you could use that as an opportunity to be benevolent with the player and then do something silly or funny with that. But if you really want to go that way, I still would pull that fish at the beginning of that CP2 room, right before CP2, and not punish the player, like not make the player hold left just the right amount of time to not die and not get CP. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. That is an astounding. I feel so much disappointment. Oh, because some of that stuff was so funny.